大家好，我是 Eric 长安万年。上期我们看了在审讯室里面举止怪异的这个杀人嫌犯朱迪·艾瑞斯。朱迪的前男友在2008年的6月4号晚惨死家中，5天之后被朋友发现尸体。随后在场所有的朋友都怀疑此事与他的前女友朱迪是有关的，于是朱迪被警察逮捕，请进了审讯室。警察拿出来的第一个比较有力的证据是朱迪在那段时间的行踪有很多解释不清的地方。我们接着看。
So you took this trip and you left on, was it Monday the 2nd, right? And you didn't get to Utah until Thursday, you told me. There's 48 hours. So this trip took you a little over 48 hours there. I have a problem with this trip. I've gone over this trip over and over in my mind and on paper. And even if there's still 20 some odd hours, even if you pulled over to sleep a couple of times.
注意朱迪的右腿现在伸出来了，几秒钟之前呢还是相对比较正常的两腿下垂的一个坐姿。警察抓到了他时间上面一个他根本无法解释的点，他自己也是知道这是自己的一大漏洞，于是现在右腿伸出来的这个动作实际上是 fight or flight， 是战斗或者逃跑的身体反应。说白了吧，就是他被警察抓住小辫子了，他想跑。
I pulled your cell records. Your cell phone was turned off between here and here. Okay, but the last place it pulled it was here. The next place it turned on was here. What does that show me?
Oh, well, I began... Oh, no.
Is there plenty of time for you to do that? Yes. And do I believe that you had come to visit Travis? Yes. I truly believe it. Did you have the opportunity? Yes. You were traveling alone. There's no other witnesses. Your phone just happened to turn off from here to here.
Well, I didn't turn it off physically, but it died.
And then it magically you found your charger here?
It was packed under the seat of the passenger side. And it was when I was...
When you were lost, you couldn't have maybe pulled over and found it? Or...
Well, I did finally start looking when I was stranded. I wouldn't have pulled over when I was lost.
Okay, I've been focusing on this and going over and over my mind. Why this happened. Why your phone turns off here, outside of Los Angeles. About that trip.
I honestly got lost. It's bad timing.
Were you at Travis's house on Wednesday?
Absolutely not. I was nowhere near Mesa. I was nowhere near Phoenix. I wasn't even close to him.
What if I could show you proof you were there?
朱迪的这种长时间的沉默其实已经很说明问题了。
Will that change your mind?
I wasn't there.
Be honest with me, Jodi.
I was not at Travis's house. Was not.
听到警察说有证据，朱迪立马改口，从我根本没有去过梅萨这个城市的附近，变成了我没有去过特勒维斯的家，范围被他缩小了。他估计是猜警察可能是有录像的摄像头拍到了他的行踪吧。
You were at Travis's house. You guys had a sexual encounter, which there's pictures. And I know you know there's pictures, because I have them. I will show them to you. Okay? So, what I'm asking you is for you to be honest with me. I know you were there.
Are you sure those pictures aren't from another time?
你确定那些照片不是以前拍的？这话一出口就相当于已经承认有照片了。无辜的人肯定很确定他那天不在啊，所以他肯定说不可能，我那天我不在他家。你们就算找到了任何的照片，也是之前拍的，而不是说不确定的这种感觉。
Positive. Absolutely positive.
The last time I had any kind of sexual contact with Travis was in April.
Remember I told you about the camera?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That camera was damaged. Someone put it in a washing machine, ran it through a wash cycle with some clothes of Travis's, but the card's intact. Remember I told you that card was destroyed? I didn't want to tell you the truth.
在特拉维斯的家里发现了一个照相机，这个照相机呢被人扔到洗衣机里洗了一遍，以为这样就可以去毁灭证据，但是其实仅仅水洗，相机的记忆卡依然是完好的。警察随后就用技术手段恢复了里面的照片。在特拉维斯死的当晚，朱迪在他家，并且就像警官说的，他们有过性行为，并且还拍了很多张的照片，其中还包括完事之后特拉维斯在浴室里洗澡的照片。就在这个照片拍完之后，特拉维斯就在浴室里面被人连捅28刀，被割喉，还被用枪近距离的爆头。当然仅凭这些照片可能还不够，因为我们无法确定相机的时间设定是否是正确的。但是就在这些照片之中，有一张照片明显是特拉维斯死后有人拖动他的尸体的这个过程中无意拍到的。老天有眼啊，这张照片是很明显的能够看出来特拉维斯已死，并且还能够看出来正在拖动他的那个人的脚。虽然我们无法100%的确定那个脚是朱迪的，但是参考其他朱迪的照片，我们可以100%的确定，在特拉维斯遇害前的几分钟，朱迪至少是跟他在一起的，就在他家。
Because I wanted to make sure those photos were accurate. And we can pull deleted photos. I don't care if you delete them 6 months ago. We can pull every photo that was ever on there. Pull the little pixels together. Get the timestamps on them. Not all of them, but most of them have timestamps on them. And we can verify those timestamps. And I have pictures of you in Travis's bedroom with Travis. Pictures of him. And it's obvious you guys are having sex. Taking photos of each other. And they're dated and time-stamped on the day he died.
Are you sure it's me? I mean, that because I was
Jodi,
not there.
It's you. And you know it's you. I know all the details of this case. The only thing I don't know is why. Why did you choose to go visit Travis that day? And why did you do what you did?
I've never
Why,
heard
Jodi?
Travis.
You did. You hurt him. That's why we're here. That's why I flew up here. Because I needed to talk to you about this. I can just arrest you and throw you in jail, but I want to know why. Why did you do this to him?
I wouldn't hurt Travis. He's done so much for me.
警官这里开始使用 emotional fear up， 是提升恐惧法。我完全可以把你抓起来，关进监狱里面。说这个呢，是为了去吓唬对方。我手上有太多证据了，说这个也是为了吓唬对方。你不配合呢，那就是这种结果。我选择过来跟你谈一谈，告诉对方你现在还有机会，抓住你的机会。朱迪再一次改口说，我从来没有伤害过特拉维斯。他心里的防线实际上在一步一步的后退，从不承认靠近那个城市，到不承认靠近特拉维斯的家，到这里不承认过伤害过特拉维斯这个人。
There's so much evidence in that house. So much, and it all points to you.
I lived there. I was there for months and months and months.
I know you took pictures of him in the shower just before he died.
I don't think he would allow that.
And the camera actually took a couple of photos by accident during the time that he was being killed.
Really?
Yeah, Jodi, really. You were there. Quit playing this game. It's time for you to just come out and
I didn't
tell
know.
me.
I did not hurt Travis.
警察这里再次使用提升恐惧法，不过这里不是假的，那个相机真的是有意外的拍到一些照片。这些照片虽然不是说在杀人的过程中拍的，但是确实是在尸体的旁边拍的。
Can I see the pictures?
We have your blood at the scene. Your hair with blood at the scene. Your left palm print at the scene. In blood. What's going on there?
Well, I can explain the blood and the hair. I don't know about my left palm print.
How can you explain the blood and the hair?
Well, because I used to bathe Napoleon all the time. And,
You haven't been there since April, right?
Mm-hmm. Well,
He's had the house cleaned several times since then. And this hair was not just a hair, from the shower or something. This hair was stuck with blood and obviously had blood on it. At the time it got stuck where it ended up.
my
There's
hair would have
no
been
way.
all over.
There's no other hair.
Can you take a hair sample? And
We have your DNA.
No, but I mean, you know how they can do drug tests and find out when things were done?
We can't do that.
Can't you measure the time?
We have DNA matching that hair to you.
Okay, I know, but
And that hair had a follicle on it, and that means that hair wasn't there very long. The follicle will usually dissipate and go away after a certain time. It'll fall off, the hair itself.
Well, when I would
Okay,
brush my hair
Jodi.
there, I mean,
This one, you absolutely cannot explain that away. You either had blood on your hand and you touched the wall, or there was blood on the wall and you touched the blood.
could my palm print have already been there and I touched it?
Jodi, this is over. This is absolutely over.
警察在这个时候给他列举出来了大量的坚实的证据，希望可以一下子去敲晕他，让他招供。这是属于的 futility technique 的路数，就是去告诉对方你现在的抵赖呢是徒劳的。朱迪连续的几个动作实际上都已经出卖了他。当他发现警察手上有这么多强力的证据的时候，他双手抱自己抱得非常的高。当我们双手抱自己的时候，手的位置越高，情绪呢是越是强烈。而朱迪这里呢，手已经到了肩膀了。而后警察提到现场带有血的掌印的时候，朱迪是低头的看了一下自己的手，这个动作实际上已经彻底的出卖了自己。我要是不在那里，不在犯罪现场，我压根丝毫不可能对自己产生任何的怀疑，我就根本就不可能去做这个动作，去看自己的手掌。
You need to tell me the truth.
Listen, the truth is I did not hurt Travis. Okay, so worst
Jodi,
case.
you can continue to do this, okay? A records check shows you that you has reported a gun stolen. 25 auto. Just happens to be the same caliber as the weapon used to kill him.
A 25 auto was used to kill Travis.
2008年的5月28号，也就是特拉维斯被杀7天之前，朱迪的爷爷奶奶家里丢了一支.25口径的手枪，而特拉维斯身上的枪伤就是来自于这种手枪射出的子弹。
Yeah, along with multiple stab wounds. Jodi, if you want, I can show you some pictures of him. Do you want to see pictures of him?
Part of me does and part of me doesn't.
Why? Because you don't want to remember?
No,
Jodi.
There's a morbid curiosity.
Jodi,
I wanted to know how he died.
we can keep playing these games over and over again. I'm not going to believe you.
All
When
right.
you start telling me the truth, then I can believe you. But I can't deny this evidence. I can't.
朱迪这里这个撑头的动作， 有可能会被人解释为疲惫啊，或者说是不感兴趣这种传统的解释。而实际上，当两个人近距离的面对面坐着的时候，很多时候出现这种撑头的动作，更多是为了掩饰自己的情绪。因为当你自己去撑着头的时候，你的脸其实就可以很自然的转向一边，这样就有一个倾斜的角度去面对对方，也就可以尽量少的去暴露你脸上的情绪。同时，你这个手上来也是一个屏障，在心理上去制造一点点的距离，给自己一定的保护。联系警察现在要说的话就是你要不要看看他的照片，他并不是十分确定应该去怎么去做反应，怎么去应对。他这里出现的哭腔说话呢，显示出他是想要一个很有情绪的方式来做回应。
The trip you took doesn't make sense. The opportunity was there. Your pictures on that date with him. Your blood is in the house. Mixed with his. Mixed.Not alongside, but mixed. Your hair is there with blood. And your palm print is there in blood. It's over.
Could it have been my blood from before?
Your image is not important right now. Saving the rest of your life is.
Listen, if I'm found guilty, I don't have a life.
如果我被定罪了，我就没有生活了。明显朱迪这里已经对自己在这个案件上面的前景呢是极度的悲观了。警察确实给出来了相当多的证据，他也开始感觉到自己现在的狡辩是徒劳的。如果他现在聪明的话，就应该现在这一刻要求找律师，就是现在这一刻是最佳的时机。警察的牌他大都已经看到了，而他还没有打出来任何牌，他还没有说出来他要命的任何东西。以这个案件手上的警察的证据来说，他想脱罪想无罪是不太可能的。但是你是否真的做了这件事情，和法庭是否会判你有罪有什么罪是两件不同的事情。到这个时候了，你嘴里说出来的任何一句话都没有办法给你加分，而警察为了让他招供，基本上已经把所有的牌都打出来了。那么朱迪会怎么做？我们接着看。
I'm not guilty. I didn't hurt Travis. If I hurt Travis, if I killed Travis, I would beg for the death penalty.
Was there anybody else with you?
I was traveling alone the whole time.
Was there anybody else with you at Travis's house on Wednesday the 4th?
I was not at Travis's house on Wednesday.
You were?
虽然这里不排除朱迪是生气了，故意去重复警察的话，但是像他这样重复你说的话呢，是撒谎者常见的一个信号之一。
Because that's when the blood was left on, the bloody palm print was left on his wall. I don't know what to tell you. If you were in my shoes and I had this evidence against you, what would you say?
If I had that evidence against you, it'd be pretty obvious. But I guess being in my position, it just seems so impossible. I'd want to see it. I'd want to know. I mean, I'm not a murderer, but I guess if I were to do that, I would wear gloves or, something. How could I don't know.
I know you tried to wash him off. Try to get some of the blood off. Try to clean him up a little bit.
在特拉维斯死后，家里是留下了有大量的血迹，有人曾经有尝试清除其中的部分血迹，比如说像门上的和洗衣机上面的。但是这些清洁工作呢，除非你真的懂行，你知道该怎么去做清洁，要不然在现代化学之下呢是无处遁形的。值得一提的是，家里的血迹呢可以说是到处都是，但是被清洁过的只有其中的一些地方。像是我上面说的，有一个门和洗衣机是有被清洁过的，为什么只清洁这些地方，而放弃其他那么多地方的血迹呢？我猜这个凶手还是有想法的。从凶手的角度来想，尸体还在，又没有时间去做处理，那么做整个房子的清洁就没有意义，因为迟早是会被人发现这个尸体的，发现尸体被爆头，发现被捅了28刀，那满屋的血迹是肯定的嘛。但是把洗衣机擦干净，应该是不想让人觉得这个凶手有去动过洗衣机，把门擦干净，也可能是为了让人觉得凶手没有进去过那个房间，没有到过那个地方。看来他的目的是为了把凶案现场伪装成一种凶手匆匆而来，直奔目标，完事之后匆匆离去的一种感觉。
But you're even denying the pictures of you being there. There's pictures of you laying on the bed in pigtails.Pigtails? Yes. I can show you some of these pictures. Do you want to see the pictures? Will that change your mind?
I mean, I am curious.
Okay, let me take a break and let me go find them.
Okay, let's say for a second that I did. And I say, I did it. I mean...
The motive is there. The jealousy issue. I can prove you were there. I can prove it. But what I don't have is I don't have answers on why it happened. Or, maybe something just got out of hand. Maybe things got out of hand.
Did you find the gun? Maybe that would...
Jodi, we're just playing games here. That gun was in your possession. I'm going to take a little break, but I need you to think about what you're doing here.
If Travis were here today, he would tell you that it wasn't me.
No. My job is to speak for Travis right now, and everything Travis is telling me is that Jodi did this to me. But this one I don't know if I should show you, but nothing bad. Too bad. But it's just one of the photos that was taken by accident. And this is just a small portion of it. It's your foot, Jodi. Those are your pants. Now, it's off color because we had to enhance it and the color kind of changes a little bit. That's Travis.
This is his bathroom. That is not my foot.
These are your pants. It's a different color, like I said, because we had to enhance it and the color changes. The zipper back.
I have both of those pants at home. If these are the same one. I don't have a zipper there, though. Not on mine. And this is a black stripe, and this is white, and the black goes around the bottom, too.
Well, this is another one. It's just a copy, but it's you. Same day. All time stamped, all.
大家知道朱迪现在这样子把手放在额头上，在身体语言的角度该怎么去解释吗？就是我怎么这么蠢呐、我怎么这么笨呐、我简直对自己无语了。相机的事情他自己是知道的，但是他怎么就简简单单的就把它扔到洗衣机去洗了一下就完事儿了？他至少也应该把记忆卡拿走啊。
If I'm found guilty, what happens?
You'll have to pay the price.
So what's the price?
I don't know.
Don't you know what the sentences are? The sentences that are carried for something?
It depends on your situation, how old you are. Depends on the type of crime. It depends on whether you show remorse or not. And part of that remorse is at least coming clean. When somebody doesn't come clean, I don't see any remorse. I don't know if a judge would see any remorse. I don't know if a jury would see any remorse. Why won't you admit to it?
I just can't. I didn't kill Travis. I just didn't. I did not take his life.
Did you have anything to do with the death of Travis?
I don't think I had anything directly to do with it, but I feel responsible somewhat for it.
从一开始呢没有靠近过那个城市，到没有靠近过他家，到没有伤害过他，到我没有杀了他，但是我感觉我有责任。在强大的证据链之下，朱迪是步步后退，不过退路已经真的没有多少了。另外从他具体的话里面能看出来，他似乎想要暗示有其他人在场，是其他人干的，这很有可能是他的下一层心理防线，因为他说不是我杀的，但是我一定程度上要负责。
Then what can you tell me about his death?
You know a lot more about it than I do. When I say I feel responsible, it's because I wasn't planning to go there at all, and he really wanted me to go. And
在后面的20分钟，朱迪编出来了一个极为离谱的说法。他说他还有另外一个相机，里面有很多他和特拉维斯的照片啊，有没有可能是有人偷了他那个相机里的记忆卡，然后插到特拉维斯这个相机里面去了？这个说法实在是太离谱了。如果全世界真的有人能那么干，那也是他，别人也不可能知道。后面他又提出来了啊，可以去做测谎。警察也实话跟他说，你想做我们可以做，不过测谎结果法庭上是不能用的，并且你这个案件有其他的太多物证了，你测谎就算你通过也没有任何的意义。上期我说过，这段审讯视频我是通过剪辑精炼过了，因为朱迪说话实在是太东拉西扯了，大家也能看出来他逃避所有关键的问题，总是花大量的时间去兜圈子，说些跟案件无关的事情。他的目的应该是想通过这些事情给自己去立某种好人的人设，但其实这在强大的证据链面前，这种企图是很可笑的。我跟大家举一个例子，大家看下面这一段。
Maybe thought I was going to leave, so he asked me for the key to his truck and pulled behind my car because he thought that because I was so upset I shouldn't drive anywhere. But, I mean, that's... Other than arguments, no anger issues that I can remember. Oh, I kicked a dog once. I was a freshman in high school, and I love animals. And we had this dog, his name was Doggy Boy, and my parents, until this dog that they have now, have never been able to, and I don't mean just them, we as a family have never been able to care for a dog properly as far as give it attention and take it for walks and be consistent.
他的这种东拉西扯，我们就看这一段就可以了。审讯进行了2个小时，中间最起码有1个小时都是这种东西，警察也听了2个多小时了，也真的是要听够了。
This is absolutely some of the best evidence I've ever had in a case. And I've convicted a few people on less than this.
Well, so I'm as good as done, right? With that evidence.
Yeah.
I just can't admit to something that I didn't do. If it would help my case and give me an easier sentence, I know that people plead guilty for those things.
No, and I don't want you to do that. That is the absolute last thing I want.
Well, I know.
What I want to do is I want to sit here with you, and I want to go over why you visited him that day, what you guys talked about, what caused you to get so angry, and the details on how it happened. And I want to believe that you're not this cold-hearted person that could just go out and do something like this to somebody. I want to believe that, like a lot of people, things got out of control, and before you knew it, it was too late. That's what I want to believe. And that's truly from my heart.
I wish that I had answers. I'm sorry.
You need to just let the answers come out.
There's just no reason. There's just no reason.
There's no good reason why this happened. There's never a good reason why somebody dies like this.
How many times was Travis stabbed?
Forensic Psychology 审讯心理学中间有一个叫做 Surrender Pose， 就是投降姿势，也是心理防线被突破，决定要招供的姿势。这个姿势就是朱迪现在的这个样子，头低下来，双手放在头上。同时他现在突然间话锋一转，很悲伤地问起特拉维斯被捅了多少刀。看上去朱迪这是要招供了吗？鉴于视频的长度，我们这期就先看到这里了。我是 Eric 长安万年，希望喜欢这个案件的朋友订阅或者关注我的频道。我们下期再见了，拜拜。